Hello, this is Eileen, the environmental educator. Tonight is December 15th, 2021, 10 o'clock Mountain Time. And tonight we're going to do a little video about an organization that started after Trump correctly took the United States out of the absolutely worthless Paris Agreement that would achieve the exact huge same negative results as every other global environmental treaty and agreement has achieved for decades, because it has no solutions in it. It won't allow solutions, and it just also has a lot of tyranny in it. So that's what they're about these days. That's what you have to be about if you're gonna have a job in the environmental field. But this organization started. We are still in. They started right here when in 2017, when Trump, took us out of when President Trump announced his intent to withdraw the United States from the Paris Agreement. We are still in, has stepped in to fill the vacuum of leadership and prevent a unified American narrative. And they're gonna give the world the environmental solutions it needs. Except, no. Okay, I can tell you that we are still in, has never been in. A number I have not. Here's their organizations. 3,952 leaders strong. Let me tell you, that's bull. It's a lot of organizations and universities. We'll see that in a minute. But a lot of them had been refusing the solutions the world needs before this organization started, and then I contacted some after this started, saying, hey, let's get to it and let's get these guys to lead. And I, of course, have emailed this organization. We have never been and never will be in, and they have proven that they have no interest in solutions. But they, like everybody else, will get out their pom-poms and they will cheerlead. And here's their about page, and it really blah blah blah. Okay. Oh, here's everybody that's a complete failure. Congratulations, people. You are valueless, every single one of you. And just like everybody in the environmental industry. And you can say that because every global report for decades has stated that things are getting worse faster than expected, which means that everybody on the job, there are environmental workers everywhere, and yet things keep getting worse, which means that everybody on the job is an absolute, complete, proven failure. And the only person that isn't allowed to have a job is the person that actually has solutions that would achieve. And so here, look at this. I mean, 2,301 businesses and investors, counties and cities, 294, colleges and universities, 412. None of these people care. I guarantee you, I could hit up every single one of them, and none of them care. So, here's artists. Oh, okay, that's nice. Businesses. I'm gonna scroll through here. Yeah, we're just gonna. I don't even know if we'll have time to scroll through 4,000 businesses that none of which can be bothered to. Oh, here, let me see. Aspen Skiing Company. Is that here? Oh, yeah. Now I just did a video, and I just emailed Auden from Aspen, who is their environmental worker, has been since the 90s. I assume he's still there. And he's been refusing the solutions the world needs since the 90s, and he's the chairman of the board of Not Protecting Our Winters, another organization that won't allow solutions. But, they're here. Their ski areas out here, as I say. No, if I hit up all these people, I know that Big Sky Resort. Oh, yeah. Big Sky Resort. Let me show you what Big Sky thinks about caring about the environment. This is what the Yellowstone Club, yes, the very private and exclusive Yellowstone Club plow did to the signs I took out to the streets asking Big Sky to finally leave and to give Bill Gates his zero wish. And the Yellowstone Club plow came down this hill right here. They're up the hill. I was in a parking lot over here. And it was a huge plow. They're a big plow in an area that they don't even plow. And now the Yellowstone Club, they own Moonlight now. They have a management. They are the management of Big Sky Resort somehow. So they basically run the downhill skiing in Big Sky. And their massive plow came down the road. I watched it, and then it was coming back this way, and its plow was up, but it was starting to gain speed, and it's like a 25-mile-an-hour road. It was going very, very fast when it drove by right here. It's put its plow down right before it got to my signs, which were resting up against some crates. The crates had some drawers. There were some cards in it. Now this sign here, now the force of this blow took this sign, which was sitting out here, all the way to there. And the wreckage is all over. It took me 40 minutes to pick up. Okay? And let me tell you, the entire town of Big Sky cheerled this. They couldn't have been prouder how I was put in my place. They unemployed me, and they absolutely, I could, for the audacity of asking them to lead the world with the light years best environmental education and agenda the world needs and great global press forever in the future. Okay? Yeah. And they took pride in it. They enjoyed it. I have emails, you'll see it in yes, from the chamber member, Greg Carney-Lisk. Yes, I enjoy, like everyone else, to see how much free time you have, to unemploy you while they fraudulently tell the United States government they can't get American workers, and bring in third world labor. And but this is what Big Sky actually thinks of the environment. Okay, but here they are. Okay. What's the skier? Bridger Bowl. They're right here, Bridger Bowl. Now, after this came out, I was like, hey, Bridger, how about leading? And then the Bozeman CoOp, too. They're here, or they were here. I used to eat there when I would go to Bozeman. And it was all farm fresh food. Like at one point they even had the pictures of the farmers who provided the food, like hanging on the walls. It's just this little cafeteria eatery, but if you're in town for the day, it was a good place to go get some real healthy, good food. And it's a reusable operation. Okay, their eatery. It's, real silverware. It's reusable. They do dishes like I try to get the ski industry and everybody else to do. But would they lead? No. In part because their board member, now she works for John Tester, who is a national public servant who can't be bothered with solutions, and they wouldn't really care anyways because I asked them to take it to the city and take it to the university in Bozeman, and the university president absolutely will not allow solutions, and the city of Bozeman absolutely will not allow solutions. But there's all these people out here. If I went to every single one of these groups, there's nobody in the ski industry. Have I hit them up? No, but I can assure you there is nobody in the ski industry that cares. Patagonia was in here. This is when I started hitting up Patagonia to actually care and use their voice for solutions. They're probably still here. But there is nobody here that actually will allow solutions. Did Patagonia take... Oh, no, they're right here. Of course they are. They're still in, except they've never been in. But they give Not Protecting Our Winters $150,000 a year, an organization that will not allow solutions, that is a complete proven failure. But here's Patagonia, and I got to the CEO and... President's office, Rose Marcario, and I said, get this to your founder. He's always out there talking. And will they? No. This place is full of people. I have asked. We are still in. We have never been and never will be in. To just please take this to cities here. If I went to every single one of these cities, there's Seattle's probably here. Let me see. Is Seattle? Let me see. I bet you Seattle's here. Let's go up a little more. Seattle. Huh. I don't see it. Surprise, surprise, because they like to pretend they are, but they aren't. And I could go to every single one of these cities, and they would all laugh at me like Bozeman did, like Big Sky has, like Vail did. I started the environmental educator in Vail, and can Vail care? I can assure you, I could go to the Vermont Ski Area Associations. None of these people care. None of them. They are all. Vail's not in here. I thought they were a part of this when it first came out. Maybe not, but they're not now. Unless. Oh, I didn't go up far enough. VA, Eileen, that comes first. But nope, they're not here. Anyways, I promise you. Oh yeah, they're right here. Of course they are. Vail Resorts, they're right here, and they're on many of my emails too. And I could include the town of Vail. And I have a friend who, a great friend, whose wife runs her parents' very prominent business in Vail. And they are absolutely outraged at the thought that I think Vail should leave. And, in the 90s, asked Vail to leave. I never asked the town. I never asked the people like I did in Big Sky. But, I'd go to the resort and to the town, and they claimed they were environmental. So I'd go to their town meetings and remind them that they're not. And, they were outraged. And my great friend's wife, who runs her very prominent Vail business, her prominent parents, she truly, along with everybody else. Now they could use their voice and go, hey, you know what? Why don't we hear her out? Why don't we lead? They have kids, they raise kids, but no. Let me tell you, this person who runs her aging, very prominent Vail's parents' business, she's very proud that Vail is just unconcerned, and she actually, like Big Sky, gets pleasure. Now, she's never said this to me, but I don't have to be there with her. She's never come to me and said, God, Eileen, I talked to these people, and I can't believe, I can't get them to care. I've gone to bat for you. No, she would never think of that. And she actually gets pleasure in the fact that she gets to ridicule me because I'm unsuccessful. Let me tell you, that is how much Vail cares. They're going to be, their own video. But just to keep things short, I guarantee you, everybody in this place, I have asked this place, we will never be in to go to, they have an email distribution. They can send out an email to their entire list of members, and they could get everybody on board and leading with actual real solutions, getting the world, all of their employees, all of their customers environmentally literate, having everybody end their disposable society, it just even in their own lives, in their businesses, and, getting people's cooperation, leading by example. Every single one of these businesses can improve their operations by light years ahead of anything that their Mickey Mouse complete failure environmental workers have or ever will achieve. And this is just almost 4,000 businesses who, if I had the time to go to every single one of them, they would all treat me exactly the same way as Vail and Big Sky and Patagonia and Bozeman and everybody else. There's other people here on this list. I don't really have the time to go through it all. I know that there's other people in here that I have hit up in, over 28 years. So I just wanted to keep this kind of short and sweet, but don't kid yourselves. Every environmental organization out there is absolutely worthless, proven by every global report that states things are getting worse even faster than expected. They are achieving absolutely nothing of value, and they will not allow anyone who can achieve what the world actually needs to be anywhere near their organization. And that is absolutely no different from we are not, we have never been, we will never be in, regardless of the hype that they are still in and that they're really doing good. It's every other environmental organization doing their own cheerleading, and there is no value to any single one of them. So stay tuned, people. This is the truth. No one will tell you this, not even Project Veritas. And I mean, I'd much rather be retired and having solved this problem than still begging to be allowed to achieve. But this is what I have to do, and I am the only person on the planet who has this truth, and I am the only person who will tell it. No news will tell it, not even independent media, not even Project Veritas, until maybe a court mandates that they do, which I'm going to try for soon. So stay tuned, people.